Hello everyone and welcome back to another video about Assassin's Creed. So today I'm going to do a slightly little different video, but it's still on the topic of Assassin's Creed. Today I'm going to be talking about the reasons why we all love Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. It's a fan favorite game in the series, Black Flag. I fucking love it. It's one of my favorite games in the series, in Assassin's Creed, and many people love it. And it's just an all-round fan favorite in terms of the story, in terms of the characters and the gameplay. It's got some really amazing gameplay in there. And today I'm just going to be going over a few reasons and just talking about why everyone loves Black Flag, because it is an amazing game and it's got so many great aspects to it. And yeah, I hope you guys agree with me. So let's get straight in to this video, guys. Reasons why everyone loves Black Flag. So everyone loves Black Flag, and one of the reasons why it's so special is because of the characters in it. The characters in Assassin's Creed 4 are so unique and different to other games that they're just so cool. And the fact that they're historical characters, and Ubisoft did such a great job portraying these historical characters in a way that fans would enjoy, is just fucking awesome. Like, take, I don't know, Blackbeard, for example. At the beginning of the game, he's not just known as Blackbeard straight away. You kind of get introduced to his character before he became this deadly pirate, and just, this character, like, everyone knows throughout history, and just what he's known for is, like, being this ruthless pirate that, everyone's scared of. But at the beginning of the game, he's kind of portrayed as just, another pirate like Edward, or, all the people at Nassau. So it's awesome to see his progression into that historical character that everyone knows and, like, loves and stuff. So it's awesome to see that they've done, instead of just having Blackbeard, like, oh, it's Blackbeard, look at him, it's fucking Blackbeard. It's like, you have Edward Thatch at the beginning of the game, and then literally halfway through the game, he then becomes this character. And then you've got other characters like Stede Bonnet, who is obviously a pretty damn funny character, and everyone loves him because he's kind of blissfully unaware of all the things that are happening in the West Indies, and it's just kind of this innocent character, and he's fucking great. But yeah, the characters in Black Flag are some of my favourites in Assassin's Creed as a whole. They're really fucking unique and they're done really well, and Ubisoft did a great job of portraying these historical characters and just other characters in general in a way that fans really enjoy. I know a lot of people love the characters in Black Flag, and I am certainly one of them. Throughout the course of Black Flag, you get very attached to all the characters in the game when you kind of get used to them being in this group, and everyone's happy at the beginning of the game, and then towards the end, people start dying, and it makes you really sad, because what was once this happy group of people, drinking and, singing and just being generally happy, are now completely separated because a lot of them die throughout the course of the game. So Ubisoft did a great job with the characters in the game, not only because of the way they portrayed them, but because they made them likable characters as well. And, that's it's all down to that. If you don't like a character, then you don't like a character. But the majority of the characters in Black Flag I enjoyed, because Ubisoft did them really well in this game. It's a really strong point in Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. So another reason why Black Flag was so amazing, this point kind of ties into the characters as well, but is Edward and his progression throughout the game. So earlier in the game, he's kind of like a very naive privateer who, is only out for money and is very selfish and only cares about himself. But towards the end of the game, Edward's character progresses so much, and then he becomes more of this assassin type character where he starts working for the assassins, and he kind of, gets wiser as the game goes on. So he's got some really, really good character development throughout the course of Black Flag, and it's one reason why he's one of my favourite characters in Assassin's Creed as a whole, because he starts off as that naive character and then he becomes more of an assassin. I mean, his character could have been fleshed out a lot more if they made another game set with Edward, because later in his life he did go travelling, he built up the assassins and worked for the assassins, and he went to various different places, much like Ezio did. So I would have loved to see games with Edward kind of fleshing out his character more, but he was amazing in Black Flag, and he's one of the reasons why Black Flag is so good. Obviously, you've got to have a good main protagonist, and Edward is fucking amazing. So I'm really, really glad that you know, his character has so much development throughout the game, because he is one of my favourites. And it's awesome because towards the end of the game he joins the assassins, and then he actually completely changes, well, not completely, but in a way he changes as a character and he's a lot more serious. And then actually after the credits of the game, it shows him in London with his son Hatham, obviously you guys know, and his daughter Jenny. They're in the Royal Opera House in London, and they're just, you know, enjoying themselves. And he looks like he's matured a lot. He's very serious, and he's very classy. And it just shows how he's changed so much from the beginning of Black Flag, when he was a very naive and immature privateer, to when he becomes the master of the assassins and is very mature and has, you know, built the assassins up in London and traveled around the world and, you know, just done awesome stuff. So he's a really good character because he has so much development, and he's such a diverse character, and he's entertaining to play as and entertaining to watch interact with other characters in the game. So it's awesome to have a main character like Edward because he is so charismatic and just generally badass. Black Flag also had incredible gameplay. Now, the gameplay of Black Flag is something that I praise all of the time. Like, you'll never hear me stop praising the gameplay of Black Flag. It was incredibly innovative, and it was just new to the series, really. It was fucking awesome. The exploration involved in Black Flag's gameplay was amazing. I love exploring in, you know, different games, and Black Flag did it incredibly well. And the naval gameplay and the naval combat was refined from Assassin's Creed 3, but then was involved into an open world, so you could just go wherever you wanted on the boat, and it was fucking awesome. You had free reign of your own ship on a huge map, so you could explore loads of different locations and just go wherever you wanted, and it was a really awesome gameplay feature. Black Flag's gameplay was insanely good, and the exploration aspects are some things that I want to come back in the next Assassin's Creed game. Like, I want some aspects of Black Flag's exploration and kind of like that Uncharted feel to it. I want those aspects to come back in the next Assassin's Creed game, because exploration is a huge part of the open world in Assassin's Creed, in my opinion, and, you know, Black Flag did it really, really well. So in the next Assassin's Creed game, I'd love to see something like that. But obviously, as I've already said, the main part about Black Flag's gameplay and why it was so good was the fact that you had control of the Jackdaw. It was insane. It was such a fucking cool feature that you could just seamlessly get on your ship and just, you know, go wherever you wanted to and sail to any island that you can see in the distance. It was a really cool feature, and it increased that sense of exploration because you could use the ship to, you know, get to those small islands and, you know, get the chests and the loot on there and hunt the animals on there, and it was awesome. Black Flag's gameplay is some of the best in the series, and just because of the fact that you could go anywhere you wanted to, really. And then there was, of course, all the different things you could do in the West Indies. Like, you could go and, you know, take out different ships, plunder, you could get collectibles, get chests, you could upgrade your ship, you could go and destroy a naval fort and then, you know, overtake that, so then once you come near it, enemy ships get attacked. You could do so much in Black Flag that it was almost endless. So there's hours of gameplay on that game, and that's another reason why I loved it, because it's got longevity, and you can play it for hours and hours and hours and not get bored because of the diversity of the gameplay. So, last but not least, the reasons why I love Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag is the upgrading of the Jackdaw and the upgrading of Edward. Now, the Jackdaw's upgrading system was really extensive, which is great. First of all, I love an upgrading system in which it takes so much effort to actually get the best of the best gear and the best items and the best attachments. So, with Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, if you want to get the elite designs and the elite upgrades for your different parts of your Jackdaw, you would have to get the plan, and to get the plan you'd need to find a map, and then to get the map you need to get that in a chest. So it did take quite a bit of effort to get the best of the best in terms of attachments for your Jackdaw, but it was worth it in the end, because you'd end up getting a really, really overpowered ship, and you'd just be able to take on anything, and it was awesome. I really love upgrade systems like that, where you have to actually work to get the best of the best. It was really fucking awesome. And then it's also quite similar with Edward. On Edward, if you wanted to get the best armor in the game, you had to either get all the Mayan stones or do the Templar hunts and get all the keys to get the Templar armor. So you did actually have to work to get some of the best armor in the game, opposed to the newer Assassin's Creed games, like mainly Unity, where you can literally just get a microtransaction if you're that fucking stupid and get the best armor in the game straight away. So it didn't really require much effort in Unity, but in Black Flag, the reason why the upgrading system worked is because you actually had to work to get a reward in return, and that reward was always fucking worthwhile because you'd have an awesome ship, you'd have awesome weapons, and you'd have awesome armor, and you'd just be completely ready to take on anything. So I love extensive systems of upgrading your gear and just, you know, becoming better at the game, and, you know, stuff that just takes effort to do and takes quite a while, so the reward feels very rewarding. And Black Flag did the upgrading systems incredibly well. I really couldn't have asked for much more in terms of what I enjoy in an upgrading system. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This has been why we love Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to like and subscribe for more Assassin's Creed content, and be sure to drop a comment in the comment section below what you like about Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag and why you love it. So hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. And yes, I do have the fucking rogue theme in the background again. You couldn't escape it. You thought you'd escaped it through this whole video because it's been Black Flag music. Fuck off. There's the rogue theme. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.